Welcome again to the Jackson L. Graves Foundation 16th Annual Red, White, and Baby Blue, this year's version, Red, White, and Pandemic Blues. Today we're going to hear from one of our friends who's been there since before the very beginning, one of our fantastic board members, Pat O'Brien.
My name is Pat O'Brien. I'm a member of the Jackson Graves Foundation board. I have known James and Angie since college. I remember when Angie got pregnant with Jackson. Remember the phone call in October of 2004 telling me something was wrong, and Angie was in the hospital in Little Rock where I live. I remember the funeral in February of 2005. And I think a lot of people might have moved on. They might have even tried to block out a tragedy like that, but that's not who James and Angie are, and that wouldn't have been the right way to remember Jackson, who was such a fighter during his short time here on earth. We're a small but a beautiful foundation charity. We've done a lot of good work over the years, these 15 years, and have received recognition from the community. And to me, the recognition that's most meaningful is when we do an event. And I, a couple years ago, went during Christmas time to Arkansas Children's Hospital, and Angie trucked down a whole bunch of care packages, which were given out as a surprise to just whatever parents happened to be there at the time with their child dealing with their crisis situation. And to see the in their eyes how emotional that is, that to understand somebody cares and there's a bigger picture and you're connected to something and you can get through this, that's the kind of recognition that I can't put a price on. So what am I asking of you? Well, this year we can't do the Red, White, and Baby Blue event in person because of COVID. And so we're doing something different. We have a campaign. I've got a couple very specific things that I'm going to ask of you. First, please help financially. Please make a donation. You can see the link here to do that. Any amount is fine. Just we of course need the donations to supplant the money that we would have done with the typical fundraising event. Second, take an interest, be more aware of the Jackson Graves Foundation. We make a big impact for being such a fairly small charity. And third, try to do something tangible in the future with us. Maybe a future event. We do all kinds of things, and you go to the Jackson Graves website, you will see that. I appreciate those of the friends who have spread this message to others. You can make a difference in your own way today by taking action. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, and please help us this year with the Jackson Graves Foundation.
The Jackson L. Graves Foundation was established in 2005 by James and Angie Graves in memory of their son, Jackson Lee Graves. We are a charitable organization dedicated to improving care for infants who are the very sickest babies in need of complex medical attention. Get involved at jacksongraves.org.